Jesus Christ. I really, really don't want to read this bullshit. I've had enough of this feminist garbage. So I was doing some research on gaming media with a feminist bias. So I put in gaming is too male to see if I could bring up any of those articles, right? Okay, and AI Overview just pumped out feminist propaganda. Okay, so you losers, you right wing losers, who like to act like woke is going to go away and feminism's not a problem. You're living in la la land, right? You're living in la la land. This stuff is not going away. This stuff is not going away. Yeah. So I'll just read this. There are several ways in which gaming has been perceived as male dominated. So male dominated is like saying it's black dominated. Like if a bunch of white racists says there's too many black people in rap, we've got to drive black people out of rap and make way for white people and have more white rappers, and we need some sort of affirmative action, i.e. discrimination, to boot black people out of the rap industry and make way for white people. That we consider racism. So it's the same thing that feminists are doing against men. Gender imbalance in dialogue. A study of 50 video games found that 94% of them had more male dialogue than female dialogue. Yeah, because men buy more video games. Men are allowed to buy a medium that reflects them and represents them and that they can enjoy. Leave them in fucking peace. You can have female games with female characters in it and the women can buy that or the men can buy it, right? The marketplace decides. And this is one of those few cases where the marketplace does decide, because with all this shoving that female characters down our throats, male characters are still more popular, right? The study also found that female characters were less likely to have extreme emotions than male characters. So this is like a double bind. If the study showed that female characters had more extreme emotions than male characters, they would criticise that as well. Whatever result they'll find, they'll use it as a pretext to attack men, to attack the male-dominated gaming industry, right? Gender imbalance in character representation. There is no gender imbalance in character representation. There's the correct balance in character representation. How fucking dare you demand that there is a balance in representation when female teachers are driving male teachers out and down-marking boys in schools and calling male teachers paedophiles to get them driven out, right? How fucking dare you? In popular games, almost 80% of the main characters are men. In senior roles, women make up only 16% of the leadership positions. Okay. I don't see a problem there. Fuck you. Gender imbalance in the gaming industry. There is no gender imbalance in the gaming industry. The term gender imbalance in the gaming industry is actually hate speech. Okay, it's like a dog whistle. It's a feminist dog whistle. So there's actually is a gender imbalance in the game industry. There's too many women. There's too many no talent women who haven't earned their place in the position and have pushed men out of their job via affirmative action. Yeah. So under the current social context, I can't trust any female in the game industry because I'm going to be suspicious of them. I think, yeah, they haven't earned that position. And women had no interest in gaming when it was niche, geeky and nerdy, and men built it up due to their innate passion and interests. But when there was status attached to it, women had no interest. Going, oh, status! I want to enter this field because of status. Yeah? Right. Video games are considered to be part of the male-dominated STEM, science, technology, engineering and mathematical field. STEM has more men in it because men have to earn status, or the deselected, sexless, relationshipless, more likely to end up mentally ill, more likely to kill themselves, more likely to end up as drug addicts. Men without status are considered absolute trash and garbage by society, right? Okay. Let me give you an example. Your romantic options. You need money to have romantic options, yeah? So you need to go out and you need to spend money on drinks, right? And you need to spend money on women to date them. If you don't have that, you don't have romantic options, period. Perception that men are naturally better at maths. Men are better at maths, it's not a perception. This is the postmodernist bullshit that feminists peddle. It's not a perception, this is a lie. The belief that men are naturally better at maths is common, and this is combined with the perception that technology is based on maths. See, the perception that technology is based on maths. Engineering and physics is based on maths. What the fuck are you on about? Binary is based on maths, right? This is fucking the AI is spewing this delusional feminist bullshit. Perception that video games are for boys. The idea that video games are for boys is common, but the ratio of female to male gamers is actually fairly balanced. Well, boys do all the hardcore gaming, right? They're all the most of the speedrunners. The trans, they're the only females who are good at gaming as well, from what I can see, with a few exceptions. Like when I see like I saw this video thumbnail of a female fighting gamer playing a male one, and this trans was passing, so she looked like a biological female, okay, and I couldn't tell from looking at the thumbnail whether it was biologically male or biologically female, right? And it was a biological male, right? And I just guessed it was a trans just because I know that the really talented fighting gamers are never biological females. Period. Okay. Perception that video games are for boys. The idea that video games are... Right, I already read that. However, video games have become a mainstream medium with a diverse player base, and the perception of gaming as a male-dominated space is slowly changing. So this is it's like a non sequitur. This is a non sequitur to attack men with, right? Oh yeah, you're dominating gaming. You're somehow doing something wrong by existing, dominating gaming. Yeah. So yes, this is AI taking over the internet, and it's getting worse. Like literally, you fucking losers, right? You fucking losers. This is to all men. When I say this, you fucking losers are letting women do this to you. Yeah. Video games must change right now. They are too white and... What the fuck off. I should have clicked. Video games must change right now. They are too white and too male. Right, this article's really old as well. Okay? This has been going on for years.